Oshkosh police say a man is in custody after he reportedly walked into the police station and told staff members he just shot someone. Officers responded to the residence located in the 700 block of West 9th Avenue immediately after, where they located a male victim found inside with a gunshot wound. The 32-year-old suspect was taken into custody for attempted first-degree intentional homicide, along with possession of methamphetamine, and the victim is currently receiving treatment for his injuries, which the department says are life-threatening. The identities of both the suspect and victim are unknown at this time, but police say the two knew each other and that the incident appears isolated.